Hey guys, we are moved in. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Keith had to get ready for work. So the movers came about 9:30 and they were finished by 2:30, which is unbelievable. They were actually 2.5 hours um, ahead of time. That was estimated. They were professional. They were fast. Oh my goodness. The name of the company is G&G Moving, and they were referred to me by a friend. And there's another moving company in the area that's very well known. I'm not going to say their name. They're very well known in Delaware, and I initially called them because, of course, people always say, "Oh, contact this moving company," because that's the well-known name. You see their trucks everywhere, all over Delaware. So I contacted them, and they wanted to charge us just as much as we paid to move from New York to Delaware. And that was obscene to us because we moved 2 states away, and the estimate that they gave was within a couple of $100. And it didn't make sense because we were only moving um, 10 minutes away from where we are now. So when my friend recommended G&G Moving, she said she also had originally contacted that other company, and she said, yeah, their prices are outlandish. It just doesn't even make any sense. Um, but G&G Moving Company, three men came. They loaded up the boxes. They took apart our king bed that has a headboard and footboard. They took apart my desk and hutch, which I'm now giving to KL because she's going to need it for school. And when we got to the new house, they put it together. They put everything together. They moved in everything. I mean, they were speedy. It was amazing and very professional. I mean, very professional. I can't say enough. And I'm grateful that we use them, and I recommend them. Again, it's G&G Moving, and they're located in Bear, Delaware, but they will, of course, go throughout Delaware. Um, Now I'm just sitting here on our couch. Sometime soon, I'll share the layout of how we're going to do things because, as I told my dear husband, our furniture is a little bit large for the smaller family room. So we can only put the sofa and oversized armchair in this space, and then a love seat is in the other family space. So we're probably going to need to get additional furniture in order to um, outfit the other living space, which is fine. But oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I mean, I'm happy. I'm very, very, very happy with everything. And now it's time to unpack. I'm glad we did this on a Friday because initially we wanted to do it on a Saturday, but the company was all reserved for the weekends. So, but I'm glad we did it on a Friday because then it gives me 2 days to recuperate, try to clear out as many boxes as possible before Monday when I have to return to work. And I'm happy. I am very, very happy. I have to get my little girl in a little while. Oh, and another thing, we're not cooking this evening because, of course, I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. And the first thing I did this morning is I contacted the young lady who is the owner and founder of Brapping Crabs. We talk about Brapping Crabs all the time. She is a seafood connoisseur. Her food is delicious. She is located in Dover, Delaware. a young lady who graduated this year from Delaware State University. And I sent her a text first thing this morning. It's like 6 o'clock, and I apologize. I know it's early, but we're moving today, and I know that we're not going to feel like cooking and pulling out pots and pans and stuff. So, can I put in an order? Because you do have to place an order to get her meals. And she said, "Sure, what do you need?" I told her what I needed, and we're going to pick that up later on. And I'll have it here for the time that Keith returns home and for KL. So if you haven't had Brap and Crabs, you definitely want to check her out. She's on Facebook, she's on Instagram, and it's funny because the more I talk about her, the more people are knowing her name. Like I said, you have to, the best seafood you ever tasted, you definitely want to get from her. And more people say, "Oh yeah, I heard about her. I have to try her out because you like the third person that mentioned her name." I said, "Yes, Brappin Crab, Brappin Crabs." And the food is just delicious. So I said, "What a great idea, being that we don't feel like cooking, is to have our first meal, a seafood meal, in our house and catered by Brap and Crab." So I'm picking that up this evening. So I'm going to rest as much as possible before I have to get our daughter, and I'll tune in again later. Thanks, guys.